This is known as Creeping Charlie, Gill over the ground. It's got some other names. It smells really good, and I know the aromatic scent's got to do something good for the bees, because the bees just love it. They're all over it all the time. I go barefoot all the time, so I've got to be careful. The bumblebees are always on it. They just love it. So it gets pollinated. The worst thing you can do to hurt bees is to spray their forage with herbicides. Weeds, they are not weeds. The whole word is a bad word. See, the butterflies love this gill over the ground, and the horses eat it sometimes. There's just lots of bumblebees on it. There's a honeybee. There's another bumblebee. But I love gill over the ground. See, my pastures, I let it grow in there, and the horses do eat it. Look at all these different kinds of bumblebees. Just all over. Those two seem to be kind of fighting. There's many different kinds of bumblebees. So many different kinds. There's two of them together. Dark ones. Anyway, they sure do like gill over the ground. It's got these little blue things, little blue flowers. It's in the catnip mint family. It smells really, really good. Some people have even called it lungwort. They claimed it was good for your lungs. And wort was an old English word for plant. And see, this is how I catch my bees back again. Sometimes my bees want to reproduce, and they can't live without their queen. They all have to go as a colony or they'll die. They have a symbiotic relationship with each other. And when they leave, I want to give them a home to come to so I can catch them and bring them back where they're safe. And those are little tiny baby beehives to catch the small swarms. They're about 15 feet up. They're facing the morning sun, facing east. And this is a location where they like to come. And I usually get a bee swarm in there starting 2 weeks after I put it up, for sure I'll have a bee swarm. So that's that. That's how I do that. I just put them up about 15 feet high. And you want to use an old beehive that's been used before. Some frames inside that were from another beehive, and they'll come to it. They'll like that. You don't need to add any scent to it or anything like that. Some people put lemongrass and citronella and stuff like that in there. I haven't seen it to help. An old man once told me to use vanilla extract, and he's one of the old beekeepers that used to keep the wild black bees before they were extinct here. Just like Europe, North America had the wild black bees. They went extinct here just like they did in Europe. So we really did have a native bee. It was the wild black one. They even found it fossilized in Nevada, not even that far back. And it was the same exact type of bee as a German Apis mellifera, just like the ones of today. There's already some bees looking at it. See, it's only been up one day, and I've got bees looking at both of them up there. Those are scout bees.